Hello world, how are you today? Don't mind the hair, gotta get ready for work. I showered, it's all wet and all over the place. Still gotta do my bangs so my huge forehead isn't in the way. I'm feeling a little down today. I made grilled cheese and tomato soup for lunch. I'm still waiting for little man to wake up from his nap. I got his lunch ready to go. I wanted to talk a little bit about things we see on the internet. And I think that's why I feel the way I do. And yes, I'm going to eat while I talk. Gotta multitask. But I made a pact with myself 6 months ago, maybe a little longer, that I was going to stop scrolling through Facebook because there's a lot of stuff I see on there that really hit me hard. Stuff that's out of my control that I can't help, which makes it worse for me and harder for me to handle it. I actually want to cry. Or get angry and kill the person who did whatever they did. Not to sound crazy, but, I mean, come on, when you hear somebody molesting a child or stealing a child or anybody getting molested, it's terrible. You can't wrap your head around it. Or animal cruelty, that's a big thing too. Anyway, I was scrolling through. I have been scrolling through a little bit more than I said I wasn't going to. I miss being able to see my friends and family's posts, about their life and their kids, and that's the main reason I have Facebook. I don't really have it for any other reason other than to keep my horizons open and contact with people that I don't get to see every day. Get to see how their life is going, their kids are growing, their relationship, their life. I love that about Facebook. I love that that's just, a click away. But there's also a lot of stuff on there that I can't stand. And one of the main issues I have with it is social media and the news. I don't watch the news because I can't handle it. I can't sleep at night after I see the things that happen. I'm not naive to what happens in this world. I know what happens. I hear it. I see it. We've watched movies that are based on stuff that really happens. I'm a big movie buff, so I'm not naive. I know that we need to be aware. I know that we need to keep our eyes open no matter where we go and no matter who we handle and deal with. But the fact that social media is, to me, just as bad as the news, because not only as you're scrolling do you have to scroll upon things that you don't want to see, that hurt you, that make you sick to your stomach, that put fear in you. It's the fact that, like, for example, a couple of weeks ago, I was scrolling and the videos just play. Sometimes they just play, sometimes they don't just play. I'm not quite sure why they sometimes do and sometimes don't. Maybe I have a setting not set up or something, but this day, it just so happened to, as I'm scrolling, the videos just start to play. I didn't watch the video, but as I was scrolling, there was a video of this little baby in a walker. And of course, on the very top of the picture was, "Please share, this woman needs to be arrested." Right there, I knew it was bad, and then I saw her hand go at his face, and she hit him hard. And he was little, probably, I'm guessing 4 or 6 months. That stuff, I'm getting upset. That stuff kills me. Like, I can't, and I'm going to get emotional because this is like, it hits hard. There's so many people out there in the world that can't have kids or that would do anything to have a child and give them a good life and be a good parent. And then you have people like that who, oh my God, like, that's a person that I could openly say I would love to kill her. I know that sounds horrible, but like, or even just an eye for an eye. Like, I swear, I wish they would bring that stuff back, because maybe a pedophile or someone who wants to, steal children and lock them up in a basement or whatever they're trying to do, they would think twice if they had to go through it themselves. I strongly, strongly feel that eye for an eye should have never been taken away, even when it comes to animal abuse. You want to tie a dog up and shoot at it or whatever you want to do, the same thing should be done to the person who did the action. This whole going to jail for a few years does not change anything. There needs to be actions for these repercussions. No. Yes. Repercussions for their actions. So then today, I was a little my heart hurt. I didn't even watch the video. I just saw enough. I just saw enough for it to get to me. And I'm trying to clear myself now. But I don't know. I don't get it, people. I don't get it. Excuse my language, but wake the fuck up. Wake up. Animals and children and people are vulnerable creatures of this earth, and we should take every single one of them with the biggest heart that we possibly can. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Today, I was scrolling, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but I was bored. Jackson's asleep. I really didn't have any motivation to do anything, so I was just scrolling on Facebook. I read an article that a woman posted that she was at an Aldi's in Indiana, and it's not anything pertaining to Aldi's itself, it's just where she was. The article stated that a pickup truck with a woman and a man pulled up, almost hit her car as she was getting her baby in the walker, the stroller, and then proceeded to basically track her down and follow her through the store. So she realized at that point their intentions were probably to steal her baby. And my fault for reading the article, but it does remind me to be more aware of when I'm out. And I fear that everywhere I go. I don't even like having my phone out. I don't like responding to a text message. I don't like being on the phone, especially when it's just me and my kids and I don't have PJ there or somebody there that I feel comfortable and safe with. Even when I'm with PJ or with other people, I'm watching people all the time. I'll notice what somebody's wearing or what they're doing. And I like that trait about me because I'm hoping that, God forbid, a scenario like that happens, I'll be able to catch it prior to it being worse off. But my point of bringing this stuff up is I know you can't change people, and I don't know, just gonna get upset again. What is wrong with people? I don't understand. Okay, you were gonna steal somebody's child. Do you understand what that's going to do to the child and that child's parents? Do you have any idea what kind of turmoil you're putting on that family? I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. And my biggest pet peeve, yes, it's great and all. She posted the article and she did say that, I'm scratching my leg. Hello. She did say that she was posting it to make more mamas aware when they're out. You need to really pay attention, buckle down, watch your surroundings, watch everybody around you, keep your child as close as possible, which I do all the time. I panic whenever somebody even walks remotely away from him while we're at the store. My biggest pet peeve with this whole thing is, I understand that this is how social media works. You share what you know or what you've been through. And I'm not saying she's at fault for it or wrong. But the videos of people killing or abusing or raping animals or children or somebody else or doing something they shouldn't be doing to somebody else, violating them in any sort of way. And then we post it on Facebook and the caption is, we need to catch this person, they need to go to jail. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that that person posting it, sharing it, for other people to post it and share it, you're just feeding it. You're fueling the fire. Stop sharing these posts. If anything, you want to share it with anybody, you walk into your local police station and you show them. And then it's out of your hands. They do whatever they have to do. I don't really know if they could do much, but I honestly feel like when we share these videos with each other, we're fueling the fire. Why are we doing this? Why? Just a couple months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, somebody posted a video of a dog snapping at a baby. The whole video, the whole time, the dog is showing clear signals on his face that he is uncomfortable with that baby grabbing at his face. And the people are sitting there videoing, not doing anything about it. Hello? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't feel that sharing that video is going to help anything at all. You're just fueling the fire. You're giving them attention, and that's exactly why they did it. They videoed it knowing it was wrong, and you shared it. Does that make any sense? Don't get me wrong. I know that some people have full good intentions. I've even done it in the past, like the whole women getting trafficked, or whatever you call it, trafficking, human trafficking. I did post something because certain people I know like to go places that I feel like they shouldn't go at that time by themselves, and it scares me. And then I thought to myself, I did word of mouth. I went and told her, and that was enough. Like, for me to share that, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, because I don't know. People, wake the fuck up. Wake up, please. Children and animals and people, we are all, I don't even know how to say it. I don't know how, like, how do you hurt a baby? How do you do that? They solely rely on the adult to tend to them, to care for them, to love them, to nourish them. So why take it for granted that they can't come back at you. They can't smack you. All they can do is cry. And then I pray for them. I really do. Like, yes, I am a God person. I pray. To each his own. But I don't understand. I don't understand. And honestly, because of the type of person I am, whenever I see this stuff, it brings me down. Like, I feel terrible. I feel horrible. I feel useless. I feel useless. Here I am doing my full-time job, tending to my children. Yes, I do a good job. I do what I have to do, but I want to do more. I want to help more. I just feel like everybody's getting a slap on the wrist when they do things. I just don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. And yes, I'm venting. It is what it is. But that's part of my YouTube channel. I vent. But I don't know. I can't wrap my head around all this stuff. I want to be able to sit on my Facebook and scroll through it without seeing all these horrible posts about these horrible things happening. I'm not trying to sound funny, but no joke. The song Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Look at my hair. It's getting like frizzier and curlier as I'm speaking. Anyway, the song Man in the Mirror is so deep and means so much. I'm a music person. I listen to songs because of what they say and how they make me feel, or like a feeling it brings back, or a memory it brings back. I'm a big song person. That song represents the fact of what people on this earth need to do. Stop taking advantage of people that are weaker than you. Plain and simple. What makes you a better person by taking advantage of that? That's ridiculous. Get over yourself. Just like those people that rob and steal. Get a fucking job like the rest of us. Do you think I have everything I want? No, sometimes I don't have things that I need. But I still wake up every day and I go to work and I do what I have to do. I don't rob from anybody. I don't steal from anybody. None of that. I mean, seriously, people need to get their shit together. I don't get what's happening with this world, and it scares the crap out of me knowing that my children are growing up in this evil, evil world. I know there has to be good and evil everywhere you go, but I feel that social media is the fuel to the fire by putting more stuff in people's heads. And unfortunately, some people see these things that happen and get amped up to do it themselves rather than stand up for what's right, fix the problem. And the main thing you have to do, which is why Man in the Mirror comes in, is fix your damn self. Fix yourself. You have to get yourself straight in order to show a good example for the rest of the people on this earth. So start showing a good example, people. Come on. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard to be a good person. It's actually harder to be a bad person because you have to go through more. You put more at risk. Once you get caught, which it always catches up to you, whether you're going to go to jail or whether karma comes back and bites you in your mother effing ass, it's going to come back at you. Either way, because you are now playing God. You're taking control in your hands and taking advantage of somebody that you have no right to do so. I'm sorry, but I can't wait for the day, and I know that it's probably never going to happen, but it would be nice to sit and be able to scroll through Facebook, even just for 5 minutes, without seeing something like that. Wake up, people. Fix yourself. Change yourself for the better. Be a good example for our kids. When we're gone, they have nothing to go to. It's just them in the world. Do you really want that kind of world left for your kids? If you care, then no. Teach them. Teach them so that they're the good ones to change everything. We can change it for them, but people are just lazy and ignorant. It's just insane. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm really disoriented ever since I read that post today. I really am. And the first thing I thought of, that's funny because I just said to myself, I have to go food shopping this week, and I was going to try to do it during the week, which probably isn't going to happen anyway because I'm too damn tired to go food shopping. This woman was at an Aldi's at 9 o'clock in the morning when they opened, and this happened. Which scares the crap out of me because I'm not really too much of a morning person. So for me to go and have to deal with something like that in the morning, I might have been worse off. Not awake enough to be paying attention. I don't know. But just overall, people, seriously, get your fucking shit together. Get your shit together. Stop being a horrible person. Stop being a shitty person. And just be better. Be better. More good things will come to you when you are good. Why fill this world with hate? Enough is enough. Even the whole racial thing. Enough is enough. There is a bad to every race out there. It doesn't matter what you are. It's who you are. That's what makes you good or bad. Not what color skin you are or what ethnic background you are. Come on, people. Get over it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I had my emotional moment. And I had to say that. I had to say that. Stop fueling the fire, people. Change it. Do better. Look up the song Man in the Mirror from Michael Jackson and listen to what he says. It's true. Every word of it is true. There's another song. I can't think of the name of it. When the Children Cry by Whitesnake. That song makes me tear up every time I hear it because everything he's saying pertains to what is happening right now in the world and what we're doing, what we're leaving for them to have to deal with, to put up with, to live in. Listen to those two songs. And if that doesn't hit your heart, then you don't have a heart. I'm sorry, but people, wake up. Wake up. We need a better world, and not just for our children and our pets and our animals, but for the world itself. We can be a better place if we just stop with the crap. It's just sad. On that note, I think I hear Jackson. He's up. I'm going to go love him and kiss him and hug him because that's all he's entitled to know is love. And that's what all of us are entitled to know is love and affection and courtesy and loyalty and honesty and trust. Bring that shit back, people. Stop being dickheads or bitches. Whatever you want to call yourself. because it's not good. But that was my rant for today. Hopefully, God help me and everybody else. God help the ones who need the help. I don't need the help right now. I just need to stop seeing this crap and fix my hair because I look like a freaking psycho. But anyway, thank you for listening. Sorry it was a little rant with me shoving my face, but I'd like to finish my grilled cheese and tomato soup. Sit with Jackson, have his lunch. And love you guys. Peace to the world. Peace to you.